Yo, what up, guys? It's me, Francis, again. Probably nobody's hearing me right now, but like Conor McGregor would say, I don't give a fuck. If some of you is so lucky to hear me right now, you're hearing probably the next biggest channel in YouTube. Fuck Logan Paul, fuck J Paul, fuck PewDiePie, because you know PewDiePie is next. Today I'm gonna tell you a story for the people who is there. If somebody's there, I'm gonna tell a story that is a fact. It's a real fact. It's a straight fact. Like Japanese have a small dick. Yeah, that's a straight fact. Come on. Well, I could title the story as the lost Paul brother almost killed me for a hat. So let's go with the story.
She gon' fuck me like a porn star, a rock star, trying to skirt off in that fast car.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. This story occurs on a travel that I had with my friends. I always go on a travels with my friends. We love that, we love to do that. We love all that shit. So we were on this travel. That, by the way, was the biggest travel we have ever made. So we were in Europe, in the center of Europe. We visited like 9 cities and 8 different countries. And at this time, when this story occurs, we were in Prague. Okay, if you don't know, Prague is the capital city of Czech Republic. It has a very famous clock. Yeah, actually, that's all I can say about it. Wow, it's really sad that I have been there like 3 times and I only know that. I mean, yeah, I'm too dumb. Oh my god. Well, actually, there is another important place in the city that is where this story occurs, and it's a really, really famous disco. Okay, this disco is called Karlovy Lasne. It's really funny and it's really big. It's known because it's one of the biggest discos in East Europe or something like that, and it has like 4 floors or 5 floors, and each floor has his own bar and his own dance floor. In each floor you find different type of musics. Well, that's what they say, but actually they are the same, but it doesn't matter. By the way, just in front of the disco there is like a strip club. There is another good story that I had in there, but that's for another day. So we were 11 people on that travel. We were 11 of my friends. No, we were 10 of my friends and me. So that's 11. Wow. But that night we were only 6 or 5. Well, we were 6, but one of us is always like alone in there searching for girls, and I don't know, doing his stuff, and he has a lot of great stories to tell when he's alone. But that's another thing. So we were in the top floor. We were the 5 of us. We were there, dancing and all that stuff. That was a travel of 28 days. Yeah, if I remember. Yeah, 28 days. And in the 28 days, in 26 to 25, I wore a really beautiful hat. Well, it wasn't beautiful, but for me, it was really cool. It was like a hat with emoji in the front, that emoji with a smile, You're probably seeing the hat now in your computers, but yeah, I was wearing that hat. Well, I was there in the dance floor, talking with my friends, talking with chicks, dancing, and all that shit. And I realized that someone took my cap off, and I was like, "Wait, what? Come on, you can do that to me. You can do whatever you want to me, but don't take off my cap. Come on, that's not good." So like everybody else would do, I turned around to take my hat back, and I jumped to take it. I had to jump to take that hat off from the head of another guy. And you can think, well, why? If you are a little guy, it's not so amazing that you had to jump. I'm a 6'24". I'm not DeAndre Jordan, but I'm not the friend of Logan Paul. I don't know who his name, but you know who I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm a 6'24", 6 feet 24 inches. So that means that I'm a 190 centimeters, and I had to jump. I take my head back, and I told my friends like, "Hey, that guy over there behind me took my head. Can you believe it?" And they were like, "Well, that guy who is staring at you?" And I was like, Yeah, that guy. And yeah, if you could see that guy, and if I could see that guy again, probably I will have the same feeling because that guy was really scared. I mean, that guy was, I don't know, a 7 foot maybe. I don't know. It was crazy, and he was amazingly strong. But something serious. He seemed like the third Logan Paul, the third J Paul. I don't know. I don't know. Something like that. It was crazy, and I was like, "Oh my god, we're going to die." So the third Logan Paul, or the third Paul brother, started pushing me a lot, like a lot. Um, and I didn't want to turn around because I knew that that guy was going to kick my ass off. I mean, no, be smart in this situation. You gotta be smart. It's not like that guy who says like, "Hey, don't worry, guys. I'm taking this. I know how to deal with this." Later, that guy is the one who is in the floor. And someone is calling for an ambulance. I mean, I didn't want to do that. So I took the smartest decision I could ever took there. You know what that is? Run. I said to my friends, okay, come on, let's go out from the disco. So we started to run through the stairs like really, really fast. I don't remember, but we were like pushing a lot. We were pushing like all the people in the stairs and shouting like, hey, get out there, get out there. It was really, really cool. So we went out from the disco running, of course, and in front of the disco, there's like a taxi station where you can take a cab. So we went running the first taxi we saw. We entered into the taxi and we saw that one of us was missing. But we knew that that guy was coming behind of us running on the stairs. So we decided to wait. And this, what happened next, really, like, I mean, for me, it was like a film. I was like feeling that I was in a film because we were waiting on the taxi and we looked into the main entrance of the disco and we saw our friend running out from the disco, and behind him, just behind him, were these guys that were like really strong and they wanted to kill me. Um, so when at the moment and the exact moment when my friend entered into the taxi, we closed the door and we said to the taxi, run. I mean, run. Um, and we had another intelligent and smart idea when we were in the taxi. From the taxi, we started to insult him and to do a lot of yes to the guys who almost killed us. We were like, hey, fuck you, hey, bitches, and all that shit that you can scream, we did. We arrived to the hotel, we went to Rome and all that stuff. By the way, take care in Prague because the taxi drivers inflate the price like really, really too much because they want to earn a lot of money, of course. What I mean, YouTube. Next day, we went to the city. We wanted to make like we wanted to see like the best places in the city. By the way, Prague is really, really beautiful, but I don't know why I don't remember like nothing special from there apart from the clock. But at night we decided to go out again, and we decided to go to the same place. But this night we were the 11. We were the full crew. We went to the disco. We didn't think too much on the thing that happened the previous day. That almost fight, almost dead of us. But I remember that it was like 3 a.m. or something like that, and we were on the bar of one of the floors. We were sitting on the corner, okay? You have like the entrance to the bar. In each corner, you have an entrance to the bar. So we were on the left corner, sitting there, near to the door. Suddenly, one of my friends said like, "Oh shit, Ram!" So we looked to the right corner, and we saw the guys from the previous day with blood in the eyes and staring at us like, "You're going to die today." And we were like, "Oh shit!" So you can guess what happened next, because we were 11 and they were 6. What we did was, of course, to run away. Yeah, I mean, in that situation, run away. We didn't want. Well, no, actually, don't run away. You can like start a fight and have like a fine night. But we didn't want that. The next day we had to go to another city. We had to take a train that really was like 8 hours or 9 hours. So actually, we decided to take that decision. Like, okay, let's go. Let's not start a fight. Let's go to the hotel. Let's go to sleep a little bit, and the next day will be another day, and probably we will have a lot of more situations like this because we had like 20 days more of our travel. Yeah, actually, it was like that. We had a lot of situations like that. We have a lot of stories from that travel, and that was like one of the best travels I ever made, and I think it's going to be one of the best travels I will do in my entire life. So, well, and that was the story. That was my Francistorie. Well, pretty good name. I mean, I'm Francis. If some of you, some all over the world, listen to me and watch this video, thank you so much. Please leave your like if you like the video. Leave your dislike if you didn't like. I mean, the buttons are there for a reason. YouTube put. I mean, YouTube put the buttons to use them. So, yeah, that was all. Thank you so much. Love you. Kisses. All that shit. Bye.